Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Memoria Mortis. Hope everyone's doing alright today. Thank you very much for hanging out with us and watching us, be it live or on YouTube. We appreciate it. So, before we begin, just a quick little update. Character art. Thanks to the contribution from Redbeard on YouTube, we managed to begin the art for all our characters. We have 2 characters fully covered and 1 half covered, thanks to that just one donation from Redbeard, so thank you. The first one starting to be worked on at the beginning of this next week is Scott. So Scott's gonna be the one getting the first update, because honestly,
he's ugly as fuck.
I'm sorry, I tried
How dare you say that about him?
It's fine, he's just a cat, he doesn't understand.
He just needs it more than everyone else. So let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So Scott's gonna be the first.
Baldur's Gate was not meant to support cat people.
Yeah. We're gonna do a visual upgrade to our boy Scott. But yeah, that's it for the updates. So if you'll allow it, let's go for a recap of what happened last week. Or not last week. It used to be last week, but now it's
like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, last month or some shit.
last session.
Yeah, last session. So, my friends, you on the last session accomplished not the impossible, but the very difficult. You had been imprisoned, or you were going to be imprisoned, but you had been captured by a group of Vitromancers and were traveling across the savannah in between the 2 kingdoms, or the kingdom and the empire, rather. This all happened. Well, we can find a reason why it happened, but in truth it happened because of a certain card draw that came from Serenade, the tower, catastrophe, the worst possible scenario. And so you were in the shit. And on the last session, you unshat yourselves, which is quite the accomplishment. During this fight, the Vitromancers were rendered nearly useless, thanks to an expert use of the stupid-ass spell Silence, that when used on wizards that rely on speech to make magic, it is incredibly frustrating, but also rewarding, I suppose, on the other side. Frustrating for me, but you know, I have to handle it. That's just, that's the burden. But thanks to that, you managed to turn around a pretty bad circumstance into, well, freedom. Not a very good circumstance, but freedom. And now, although we've kind of already discussed all the stuff that you found, all the loot and everything, let's address what's most important. For those watching us, and even for all of you playing, it is important to me that today and in these circumstances here that you wrap yourselves fully into what just happened. So I'm gonna need something a little heavier, maybe. Let me go here. Or a little slower, rather. In the cold night of the savannah that covers these many miles that separate the kingdom of Herskellen to the north and the Sol Empire to the south, you 4 stand alive. The wind against your skin and fur sends shivers up your spine as you release your last deep breath of effort. your clothes and armor plastered to your bodies with sweat and the blood of your enemies, some of yours, will lie dead amidst the remains of their overconfidence. As that wind blows a little stronger, it pushes heat into you. The heat coming from the embers and cinders of a fireball that took down Serenade and still sizzles Lord Morden's skin. So let's start there. Serenade. Your skin and hair are burnt severely. This has been one of the worst draws of the tower, yet one that perhaps, in the judgment of some gods, was the fairest. This catastrophe nearly resulted in your death, yet here you are, breathing. Would it have been as bad as this were you to be alone? Or would you even be alive if you were alone? After fading into the gold-misted darkness, you remember the screams of a man so loud in your mind, bringing you back forcefully, pulling your soul from rest. In the moment that you opened your eyes, you witnessed perhaps a glimpse of the card you drew all those days ago. You witnessed a Gale with her ethereal cloak extended almost like wings, her eyes drifting also with mist, but pale green as opposed to the gold in your mind. Just a glimpse. I will leave to your judgment, Serenade, what you interpret from it. But you are aware that Gale has meddled with things that are as intangible as the fates that your cards deal in. With that being said, and kind of rolling us back before your characters find the loot, this is where we are. With you, Serenade, pushed against the rock behind you in that little cubby that you were camping on. With Gale returning slowly to normal, her eyes kind of turning back into that innocent farm girl that has just a little bit of edge. Both Lockhart and Scott having just finished the last Vitromancer, desperate to get to you to save you. As everything kind of quiets down to a lull and the steam is coming off of you from the effort, what would you guys like to do?
Heal Lord Morden.
Right.
I want to make sure that is done.
Yeah, you had done that. You healed 10 hit points before.
Okay.
So
make sure that's good.
I wanted to know if Gale or Serenade would know if Lord Morden should be dead by now.
I mean, I ain't gonna make you roll for that. You've seen how he's been in battle all this time. A fireball of that size that took down Serenade would have disintegrated someone like Lord Morden. Lord Morden, by all, if there wasn't something strange at work here, Lord Morden would have been dead. And okay, so that I can give you a little extra, and especially because Serenade is healing him as well, let's have both Gale and Serenade roll Arcana or Religion for me.
It's the same either way for me.
Arcana for me.
Okay.
16.
15 Arcana.
Hey, that was pretty close. Okay, so both of you Arcana. Very well. When you Okay. So, when you cast your healing magic, Serenade, channeling the power of your deck of cards, which is lighter now, one card lighter exactly. Yes, that one. You're not, I can't really say especially at your level, that you're an expert on how your magic works intrinsically. It's something that is almost instinctive to you. Yet when you heal this man, you feel your magic being absorbed into him at a faster rate than someone naturally would. You have healed people before in the campaign, right? With your area of effect heals and stuff. So
And with Healing Word as
and with
well,
Healing
so,
Word, yeah. So when you cast your spell, when you speak, it's almost like a reaction. You just woke up and you're going for him
Sorry,
immediately.
is what she says immediately. Sorry.
When you speak the word and that golden mist leaves your lips, channeled through the power of your deck, it goes instantly into him. It is now that being so close to him that you notice it. Even if you had healed him before, which I can't remember, now, in this moment that he had been knocked unconscious, you see the magic go this way. And for you, Gale, you were here in it's gonna be a little bit harder for you, but let me do my best. When you have killed individuals so far, you have been able to notice and see, even when you've wounded them, you have been able to see some part of them that isn't physical. It is what you use for your wails from the grave. It is that part that isn't physical that you propel into someone else. When Lord Morden died, that part that Gale can see or at least feel or sense in some way, whatever you would rather it be for her, is not there.
He's a vampire. Does anyone have a mirror?
Are you?
But you bring him back up, and the burning kind of it's funny that just with those 10 hit points, all of the sizzling skin becomes much better. And it regenerates almost fully into him, except on his bad arm and on his bad side, which the burning did not seem to affect. Both his skin and the constitution of his left side remain unaltered, even after the fireball. And when you've cast a healing spell, he recuperated everything else on the other side, but the left remained unaltered. And he just goes, and he's pushing himself against the rock, and he's looking around, evaluating the situation, and seeing that the Vitromancers are all gone, and that Serenade is wounded, and Gale is in that superhero pose after she did what she did, and you see him kind of begin to climb up the rock, instantly climb up, trying to, with his hands still tied, he's just trying to climb up the rock and head towards where the bag of holding was.
Hey, what's the rush?
My notebook! And he's trying to climb and can't physically do it.
Oh, he has a notebook.
Is it special?
It's the notebook where you guys have seen him take notes regarding the vials and the research that he's been making.
Does he have a notebook addiction? Like, they has to write everything that happens before he forgets? Maybe he has a memory problem. He just has to write everything down.
He was very upset when they took his stuff, so he's very attached to it, clearly.
That is true. To the best of your ability, what you understand is that, well, I mean, you've gathered a lot about Lord Morden. You understand that he is a very desperate man, and that notebook perhaps holds all that he has learned about his sickness to be able to get rid of it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But I let him be.
I mean, can we at least untie the poor man's hands? I don't have anything to help him with that. You have knives.
I mean, he's kind of going away from us.
No, he can't. He can't climb up.
He's not making it because he doesn't have.
He's not strong enough.
I use my claws just to free him.
All right. Well, when you approach and do that, he goes, "Thank you," and he's trying to climb up, and he kind of wrestles himself up, and goes into the bag of holding, and you see him kind of look down on it, like slam his hand in, and then grab the notebook. It's just like a black leather-bound notebook, and I mean, it kind of matches his figure. He wears like all black. And the pages it's like quite edgy. Like the pages have this like red tint all around it. It's like the edgiest you've seen. But he takes it out, and he opens it, looks into it, closes it, and then holds it to his chest and goes, They didn't manage to read it, did they?
Did we see them read it?
See them with it.
You did not see them, though. Yeah. He goes, okay. Good. All right. I'm sorry. There's years and years of research, my whole life. If they read the things that I have researched, well, they're dead now. But I wouldn't want even some of these things to make it beyond the grave with them.
What about us?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Can we know what's in there?
Curses. Old curses. Magic that is not well looked at in our kingdom.
And is that what happened to you?
I don't know what happened to me.
But you suspect it's a curse.
Paladins and clerics of Erskellen have told me that it isn't. That it is a condition of the flesh.
I see. What about everyone else? Is everyone okay?
I'm living.
Serenade is very wounded.
Yeah,
She still has gashes in her side from the freaking elder lion or whatever the thing, the weaver lion. She took a fireball. She's burnt. Her dress is disgusting. Her hair is
Lockhart
thin.
is pretty torn.
She's not good.
I got some bruises on and shit. I'm kind of bad as well.
Scott is like, okay.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, man.
I mean, he's alright.
It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay.
It's fine. Do I retain the ability from the magician after out of combat? Oh, good. Everybody gets healed to full.
Okay.
All the magic just flows out. She's gonna focus on herself first because she wants to make herself look a little bit more decent.
Of course.
And then she'll let everybody else heal to full. Because
Awesome.
holy crap.
That is awesome. You actually see it kind of really flow out from Serenade, like golden mist, and then kind of it looks, as you look up at the sky. Unfortunately, the moon is too full for you to see too much of the stars, but you're kind of reminded of that when that mist kind of twinkles in the middle of it, and it wraps itself around you guys, heals you all to full, and restores the burning skin of Serenade. Poor girl.
Like brushing out the burnt bits of her hair.
Scott is helping as well.
Oh,
Helping
thank you so
Serenade.
much, Scott.
You get the loot that you had gotten previously. All right. And regarding the letter, now that we have a little bit more time, let's say that, you know, you can handle more of the roleplay, more of the talking, even with Lord Morden if you want after. But you guys had gotten that letter, and we didn't have any time to go through it. So here is the short little thing that is said. You can take notes or not, just memorize it. The letter says, "Dear Captain Xandar, you reach for more than your hands can grasp. If you come to your senses, meet my associates in Soldis. They will judge if your hubris is still a hindrance. And watch your back. Vitromancers are often so obsessed with the color of their glass that they forget they can see through it. Yours truly, the Seamstress."
This sounds like a threat. She sounds mean.
You think we should deliver his body to her?
Well, we do have a bag of holding now.
Oh no, history repeats itself.
Body parts in the bag of holding.
At least his head.
Classic. Does he have like a badge or anything that would be identifiable of his?
Of his specifically, no. Of Vitromancers, yeah. I mean, even the gloves are part of it. You have like the clothing of a Vitromancer captain, which is slightly more complex, but nothing would prove that it would be him.
Strip him naked.
Lord Morden, do you know anything about this Seamstress?
It was
Mistress Seamstress?
It was in the letter at the Wormtooth Fortress. It was her. Do you remember?
No.
She had promised more backup to the general of Wormtooth Fortress before he took it. It seems she's involved with those altered men that you fought in Sorenshire.
Excuse me, what are altered men?
He will describe... actually, I'll say... When Sorenshire was attacked, the village burned.
My village.
It was attacked during an important festival where a Lord Commander of our army was present, Lord Ivan Liamhan. It was attacked at night by men that could walk into shadows, appear and disappear at will. They had an odd taste for blood. When we managed to defeat the threat, I took a look at the bodies. When exposed to sunlight, the features would retreat, but in darkness, they had claws and strange scaled hands. Their bodies were covered in black veins, and they had odd growths in their backs. These vials, and he will pull back the vials that you guys had, that you now recovered, actually. They are somehow related to this. The seamstress that promised new shipment of these vials and of the altered men to the general at Wormtooth Fortress.
They never showed up?
Well, Gale took the fortress.
We'll never know.
So either she's not as good as her word, or something else happened to her.
Either way, we have to go to Soldis.
That was the promise. The
That's
agreement.
the contract. Yes. From then on, I have no more money to give to you.
Okay.
I'm sure after all this, you don't want me around anyways.
surprisingly, you are probably meeting the one man that would say that he's had worse.
I thought that would have been Scott.
Me, Gale. You know.
Oh. I'm very tired. I don't know. I did things today that so this is a place. This is a place to rest, right?
Do you want to rest
any
here?
better? We kill the threats.
If we let go of the bodies, or we get rid of the bodies somehow, perhaps we can make it safe.
Won't the army be joining us soon, though?
They were traveling
They're
the
going the
opposite
other
way.
Okay.
They were headed to Herskellen, right?
And
Let's do
if
it
we
then.
look around, it's just desert. Still.
Savannah
Savannah.
still.
Savannah.
Savannah still. Desert is farther south.
And
But yes.
Do any of you guys know if there's any city close or establishment?
Soldis is the closest.
Until then, it's just all.
Maybe we try to make camp then, and
All right.
also try to
maybe,
maybe get rid of
some
the little
dead
guys.
bodies.
Yeah. Dead bodies, throw them away. You don't want to attract any of the nasties here of the savannah.
Exactly.
So maybe get rid
Just
of
some
them
the trash.
at a good distance.
Yeah, just throw them in the trash. Dump them.
Bury them.
Now, taking a long rest. This is still the savannah. So if you want to take watches, tell me.
I'll
Better
say,
safe than sorry.
What? Sorry.
Better safe than sorry.
Taking turns. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Gale will sleep as little as possible. Just the enough to for the next day to be bearable, I guess. Because she's not really in the mood to sleep. She wants to think about life and death, I guess.
Fair enough.
So she'll be the last one to go to sleep.
Okay. Who takes first watch? Let's do 3 watches, maybe? Because Gale is sleeping less.
I mean, I'm going to be the last one to go to sleep, so I can go first.
Oh, you just want to... Okay. Sorry. My bad. Then you'll go first. Perception check.
Oh! 22.
22. Alright. So. Looking at your colleagues here, Gale. These mercenaries. You also see 3 people that have given their lives to save you in a way, to help you, let's say. 3 people that have joined together with you to avoid, you know, a situation that was caused, maybe, by one of them. But could it be that a card draw could cause all of this drama? Or is it really something else at work? On a 22, as you see your colleagues kind of struggling to find a position to go to sleep, you guys have all supplies for traveling here in the savannah. And although it's getting cold, you have that little stone that they had at the center, that little like floating thing that was emanating light and warmth. It's still cold. Lord Morden, not sleeping. But during your watch, nothing happens other than the distant sounds of animals feasting on fresh meat that you have disposed of.
Okay. I'll see that Lord Morden is not sleeping. What's your secret?
My secret.
I see your physique. You should have died there.
I should have.
Is the reason why you're not dead a secret or unknown, like your disease?
I'm not dead because of my disease. My disease will not let me die. Unless it is it that will kill me. I am fated to wither away, rather than have a decisive, merciful death, or the death of a warrior, or even the death of a coward. I cannot die, yet the sickness kills me.
I don't know if I already asked this, but were you born with this?
I was.
Did your mom or dad have that?
No, Gale. For the second time, they did not.
I'm sorry, my memory. It was a hard day. Do you want help discovering what is happening? Or...
I believe that was what we were doing.
That was not my objective. I have my own stuff to deal with, but I can help you, yes.
Well, I thought that we were working towards understanding what the vials were, and the vials are helping me. Or, well, they did once I held the flesh in my hands. But since I don't understand it, I would rather not touch it.
I see.
And you remember, Mizzy, that when he first touched it, the disease receded.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Just to confirm, if you touch someone, that doesn't pass on, right?
It does not.
Okay. I'm out of questions. Are you alright?
I have never been alright for a single day in my life.
Okay.
What an aura farmer.
Okay, I'll try something. Okay, wait. Can I try something on you? I've been feeling some magic around me that I've never felt before. I mean, you're already like that. Can't get worse, right?
I suppose you're right. Go ahead.
Okay, give me your bad hand.
He gives you his left hand.
I don't know if I have it.
Just want to hold his hand.
The power of love will heal you, Lord Morden.
This is me flirting. This is Gale flirting.
So when she's in combat, she actually flirts really well. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. So you see this energy coming out of me, and but like the pale green energy coming out of me into his hand, and as I catch healing hands.
You cast healing hands on him, or use healing hands.
Yes.
Well, he wasn't full hit points. There was one missing, so I suppose he regains that one. It is 11 total. Is absorbed quickly. But it affects no change on him.
Okay, well, I tried.
You're just putting his hand away.
Giving it back.
He didn't detach his arm and give it to you.
I'm just putting it on the ground again.
On the ground.
His hand.
I imagine we're sitting down, so.
Okay.
Even then, you're sitting down with someone, they give their hand. Okay. Right
Rejected.
Thank you, Gale. I truly appreciate you trying, but I've spoken with many great healers and wizards alike, although the latter weren't the best we have available. But I had no way of contacting those. No one knows what this is. Or at least, they certainly don't know how to cure it.
We'll find a way.
I'm sure we will. I have years and years of research with me. I feel like this vial, this piece of flesh is a blessing. I just need to figure out how it works. If it can cure my disease, maybe we can even cure others. Help others with worse circumstances.
Right. Just another one thing. I never saw you truly sleep. Have you tried sleeping?
I have found that if there is nothing that can kill me other than this disease whenever it decides to finally poison my heart and stop it, there is no point in wasting time with sleeping. My dreams are not the sweetest place.
Oh, I feel you on that. Okay. Goodbye now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wake up Serenade.
Yeah, it was so fun. Goodbye now.
Goodbye now. Signing off. Serenade was actually sleeping, so she's a little bit harder to wake up this time.
Yay. Oh my god. That was on her ass.
The sound reverberates.
You hear the creatures in the savannah just fly away at the sound.
Serenade.
What? Oh.
Your turn.
I'm sorry. I'm awake.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Really sorry about all of everything, by the way.
It's fine. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Could you not tell anyone about what you saw when you woke up from the dead?
Oh, to be quite honest with you, I hadn't even processed it yet, but
Well, same. That's why I don't want anyone to know.
I suppose I could keep your secret.
Thank you. It doesn't come from a bad place, you know? I didn't mean to. I mean, I did. But not in that way. I
She
don't
kind
know
of
what
squints
happened.
her eyes.
So if I have questions, I mean, if people ask me questions, I really don't know how to answer. And not understanding something for humans is scary, and they usually want to kill what they don't understand.
That's very concise notice that you made there, but I promise you, no harm from me to you. That was just very strange. Like, all of you in general is kind of very strange. And she'll reach down into her little deck on her belt and pull out the cards. And I actually did shuffle these in between, and I pulled the freaking death card again because I wanted to talk to Gale. So I shuffled him and I pulled the death card again. So this is paid actors, I swear. So as she pulls out the deck and she kind of like spreads them a little bit, and she pulls out the death card, and flips it around so it faces Gale. She goes, every time I think of you, this comes up. And she'll just hand her the card. And then put the rest away.
That is hilarious.
Is it hilarious, really? Or is it scary?
Gale is starting to sweat.
Hold. Stop. Pause. It's in that moment, Gale, that something kind of bubbles within you, and in your mind something switches.
Okay.
Like, no crap, now I'm on the spot.
The only thing I can tell you about what happened is that it felt like home. It felt like when you're searching for something for so long and you finally find it. But you never knew you were searching for it. Felt good.
Serenade will stay a moment just looking at her face and kind of seeing that, like, in her eyes can kind of pick up that change. And she'll just be like, I often think, is there more than you in that body?
And the farmer girl is back.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope it's only Gale.
I have seen more than just Gale. But it's not my puzzle to solve. You hold on to that for a while and maybe think about it.
I've been thinking about that since forever. It feels like. On another note, I really, really want to thank you about Floof. Because I understand you were the one saving him. If it wasn't for you, he would be dead by now.
He's such a beautiful creature.
You're supposed to be sleeping.
You two are definitely quite the match.
Yeah, we have some kind of bond, and you do understand the bond with animals. You have Scott, right?
She's going to look at Scott to see if he actually heard that, if he's awake or if he's asleep.
He's
Okay.
super cozy.
She's gonna put her hand on Gil's shoulder. She's like, he's not a pet. He's no different than you or I. He's just a little furrier.
It's really hard to understand. He's a cat.
I know you don't mean ill, Gil. I know that, but try to just keep those thoughts on the inside. Those are the inside thoughts.
Okay. But either way, I will always do my best to protect you and Scott. Because you saved Floof, and I'll have to return the favor.
Well, of course, I would never let anything bad happen to Floof. He's a noble gentleman. And she looks at him and smiles.
Very noble.
No, please. Get some rest. We have a lot of travel, and we're gonna need you or whatever's in you if we're gonna make it to Soldis.
Yes. Goodbye now. Now it's for real. She just no.
Serenade will like pull out a little blanket and just cover her. There you go.
Goodbye. That was fun. Awesome. Well done, guys. All right. Actually, you know what? I like that so much. I'm going to do this for the first time ever, and I'm going to give inspiration to both Gale and Serenade on this. So you guys are going to have a reroll if you'd like.
Nice.
This is the first time I ever given inspiration, but that was cool. Now, Serenade.
Wait. You said reroll, or it's just an inspiration?
It's a reroll. You get to reroll once, essentially. Pick the
like in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, like
when
in
you
Baldur's
get
Gate.
inspired there.
When you wanna have when you wanna do it with Halcyon in bear form, and it just didn't work that first time, and you spend 10 rerolls on it. All right, Serenade. It is still the night. This is still dangerous ground. So let's roll perception, please.
$21.
21.
You stupid.
You guys are rolling. I can't believe it. That's actually the first time anyone has ever said that.
I've been holding myself back for all this time. They just slid.
All right, so
I can tell Missy didn't understand that. She was so confused.
I have no idea what happened. Sorry.
Yeah, never mind. We'll skip
I was
over
reading
that.
chat.
All right, so
Skip cutscene.
Serenade 21, great roll, and you have dark vision, so even better.
I have enhanced darkness.
Enhanced dark vision. All right, so my friend here in the savannah talked to Gale, pulled the death card. But there is much to consider, and I would love to pick Serenade's brain on this. The tower beaten with this group of interesting individuals, let's say. I mean, Scott has beaten the tower with you at least once before, but this time it somehow felt heavier. It didn't feel like a playful catastrophe. It felt like the tower was pushing you towards becoming or overcoming something that was truly terrible. Spawning like 50 bears compares, or in no way, to an army advancing on another kingdom just because you're there. So the nature of the cards and of the draws is put into question here. How does it adapt? How does it choose? How does it understand what is truly terrible to you and to those around you? And how has the tower now bound itself? And this deck of cards, really, not to one person, but to a group of 5, counting Lord Morden. Maybe 6.5 if we count Floof because he's bigger.
We count him.
Yeah. So, let's draw another card this time. Shuffle it. Draw another card. I want the cards to guide me as well as you on this, Ray. Suspenseful draw.
Oh, the world.
The world. Interesting.
The world.
All right. So, Serenade, you draw out the world card. Now, in normal circumstances,
Very fitting. I'm sorry.
in normal circumstances, you know, the card would give you the ability as it is your card, is your subclass. But in here, let's only evaluate really what you are questioning, what is going through your mind. And so, before I do say anything, I would like to pick your brain. As you pull out the world card, looking at these 4 individuals and 1.5 in Floof, what do you interpret it as? What do you feel it means to you?
There's a little bit of a dichotomy there for her. The world, as a card in and of itself, can be fulfillment, can be harmony, but it can also mean completion. Mm-hmm. And as they've just went through a whole saga of events that were chaotic, to say the least.
Yeah.
This is more like maybe a sign from the fates, from the magic of the deck, that there will now maybe be some peace. There's some completion into this arc of insanity that they've been going through. This is the first kind of like, okay, I see this and I feel almost relieved.
Yes.
Like, I can take a deep breath. I can feel like, okay, maybe we can just make the rest of the journey and everything will be okay.
Awesome.
Fingers crossed. Another portion of it.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, would be that everything seems to have been happening for a reason. Even if she can't pinpoint what that reason is, everything feels so far scripted, like in a way. Like I know it's not, but like it in the way that things have planned out and the cards that she's been drawing, even the cards that I've been drawing in her place to pretend that there is some story here and there's something bigger, that, you know, she took this job just for the money. It's like, we're gonna do these things, it's done, it's over with. But seeing the world, maybe there's more to it than just a job, a contract, a paycheck.
Interesting. That's where I would like to go with it. Up until now, and especially working as mercenaries, the three of you, Scott, Serenade, and Lockhart alone, and you two together as members of the Grey Coat Company, life is in between jobs, and the job is the dangerous part of life, but what you get to live and experience and rest is in between each job. Yet, as you pull the world card, and you look at this group, and you get that sense of completion, perhaps, yes, the completion is not just the completion of the job, it is the completion of something else. But for the world to truly be complete, one must understand the world. And to understand the world, one must understand how time travels through it. Present and future are obviously the more tangible or more worrisome parts, but the past is also important to understand. And there is one thing, Serenade, that you cannot take off your mind, that I, as God, will plant on the back of your mind, if you'll allow it, which is that your past is yet to make an appearance. And by drawing the card that means completion, you're wondering now when that will be. Because the tower has already come, and your past is nowhere to be seen. And you get the sense that for everyone here, even for the coughing Gale in her sleep, that they might have that in common with you. And so, gold stars tattooed across your body glow and glint just a little bit more than usual. There's a certain pain to it, but bearable pain. You pull the card back into your deck and you look at them, thinking about completion. And if the fate has proposed to you that there is a story that is happening here, then you know that a story can always go on. There can always be another chapter. And knowing your, and let's call it, for the lack of a better word, luck now, you feel that this next chapter is coming in at full speed once you step foot in Soldis. And that is as close to a premonition as use Serenade as a College of Fate Whispering Bard can get. Now, who would you like to wake up for the final watch?
She will let her little friend get his sleepies, and she'll go wake up Lockhart because she actually wants to talk to him a little bit.
Dialogue!
She'll go kind of... She'll give him a little pat on the shoulder. Lockhart? You awake?
Oh,
I'm not gonna kill you.
My apologies. You know, it's bad habits.
I understand. Especially lately. Your turn for watch, but before I go to bed, She leans in and she'll give him a little kiss on the cheek and go, "Thank you for not listening to me."
Lockhart gets a bit flustered, and he goes, "Well, I've never had a woman thanking me for not listening to her. It's first time for everything in this life of ours. Am I right?
It has been a whirlwind, hasn't it?
It's every day a new journey. Well." Lockhart gets up. He grabs Serenade's hand, gives it a little cordial kiss. He says, "All in a day's work, lass, and we definitely owe you one for. Although you do bring us some chaos, you also are the reason that we are still alive, after all. So thank you for playing your part in this."
Of course, I don't really like seeing people die, so. You guys are pretty cool. We get along really well. So far, I guess. Anyways, good luck on watch. If you need anything, just scream. We'll be right here.
Yes, don't worry. If I need to distract them, I'll give you a touch.
Next, there we go. Now we have a plan. It worked really well on the paladins, but I don't think it would work really good on monsters, so just keep that in mind.
And as Lockhart starts walking out as well, would work really good on me, huh?
Oh my god.
Okay, Serenade will have to do this, which would be so on character for her. So she'll go and she'll like lay down, but as she lays down, she kind of like moves her dress a little bit, so it like kind of like the slit of her dress kind of falls open over her legs. She just a little bit.
What is happening?
And then just.
Well, Lockhart definitely pauses on his way.
Oh god!
But he'll turn around. He'll like start rubbing his eyes like he must be dreaming still, and he just goes to watch.
Oh man, we have a great combination of characters here.
Oh my god, I'm scared of what the RP is going to be soon.
There's a group of people that play D&D. Whenever there's like some kind of romance or something, they write "I ship this."
I ship this.
So
I never ship any romance. Only.
Oh, I do. It's so fun.
Oh man, come on. What about Violet and Vesper? Come on.
Never shipped it. I'm there for the serious, hard-hitting combat. You know, not there for the. I'm a little bit there for the ships, but not as much as the hard-hitting combat.
Hey, you were campaigning for it a little bit with
maybe
with Violet and Vesper.
Maybe.
He won't accept that.
You can't accuse me of anything. You can't prove it.
You can't prove it.
Yeah. God, that was such a Lockhart and Serenade interaction. It's fun. It's funny to see how you guys have got it locked in already, and it's like 7 episodes. But okay. Anyway, Lockhart, you and I have much to discuss, my friend. But first, let's do perception check for your little watch here.
Let's do it. It's perception. It is a 13.
13, which is interesting because, okay, well, 13. You're slightly distracted, given the circumstances. I'm sure you can agree with me that it was these were distracting circumstances. But regardless, my friend, On a 13. I've been making you guys roll. Not necessarily... Well, there is danger, and trust me, if you rolled really shit, I would not show mercy. But...
I'm glad I killed us all beforehand.
But, I've been making you guys roll because there is something happening. Not necessarily out there with that danger that I was talking about, but within this camp. And Lockhart, with that 13, Lord Morden, still awake, flew for sleep. Everyone else sound asleep as well as Scott. And with the slit of her dress, showing off the leg a little bit, golden stars tattooed across her body. The body, talking about Serenade, to be clear, no one else is showing leg.
Scott might be. You don't know.
Some patterns.
Get his pants hiked up a little bit.
But golden stars. And as you're, stumbling your way to your watch, something falls off your pocket. Falls down on the ground, spinning. Your medallion, that high-pitched sound in your ears. And then it stops straight on top of a flat stone. Perfectly flat stone. It just stands there, staring at you. You kind of, pick it back up. The reaction of this medallion meaning so much to you. Sit back down for your watch. What would you like to do?
Well, since this medallion was really taunting me, I'll Lockhart, while keeping his watch in some of his dead war times, he'll contemplate his past a little bit, looking at the medallion.
Interesting. Contemplate your past. Lockhart, if you... I want you to be 100% honest, and it's fine whatever you answer, okay? If you were to judge your past and your past self, would you say that Lockhart has been mainly a shit person? Like, not shit as in evil, just a shit person? Or a good one?
Well, Lockhart, he's been integrated in this life and culture where right and wrong aren't really that clear. He, ever since he remembers, he's been fighting for survival, doing what he can. Some bad stuff, but also some good stuff. He did do things for his crew, for example, that people would consider a good thing, but all the while him and his crew could be doing things that are considered bad. So, not to say that they were rascals, they were villains, but they did act on their own moral code. So, Lockhart, he has his spice. He's a very complicated person to put in a black or white area, but he is he definitely has his little shit side. As we can see, he does not hesitate to chop off some throats if they're getting in the way of him, his money, his friends, his objective in general. He doesn't want to be stopped that easily. Mm-hmm. And his freedom unleashes this little feeling of I gotta go where I gotta go, and if you don't move, I'll make you move.
Ooh, fantastic. So, that gray area, good, evil, all relative, all circumstantial, all depending on your perspective. That was the life that was taught to you, that was put into you. But there is one moment recently, just now, just before you went to rest, just before you went to sleep, where there was a binary clarity to what you were doing. When you held the Righteous Protector in your hands, the sword of a paladin of Khazenfall, it was clear to you what the good, what the right, the just thing to do was. That was to save your friends' lives. That judgment might not have been yours, now that you think about that. Now that you're holding on to that coin, that medallion, thinking about your past. It really wouldn't feel like something you would that you would say or think. You are saving them, first and foremost, because they are your crew. And you save your crew. Even if your crew is a bunch of rascals, as you called them. But they are your crew. But the Righteous Protector made you feel that it was the right thing to do. I told you last session that a chance had been afforded to Lockhart. That chance lies within the Righteous Protector, and within acting righteously. And however, I don't want to slam you into, lock you into any path, as you know. So I want you to interpret that chance in any way that Lockhart would interpret it. And if, whatever that means, be it that Lockhart may think that it's all garbage, you know? This is all a garbage conversation, a garbage feeling, an offshoot moment that doesn't reflect his reality and his personality. You treat that chance however you like. But it was afforded to you. And with what happened with the tower, with what happens with this group specifically, it feels otherworldly, extra-worldly. And you know that the chance that was afforded to you was also, in a way, otherworldly, sure, but mostly it was internal, coming from you. Now, is there anything else you'd like to do with your watch?
I want to just follow up on that topic, because there's this as players, we are aware of this chance that you're saying. I just want to say that although Lockhart does feel some truth in it, he also has this you know it. I think the rest of the guys here in the ND don't know it yet, but he has this like a little aversion to magic, as we say. So he kind of interprets this sign of picking up the sword in a way, not completely, but in a way he feels that it's kind of like brainwashing. It feels like it's kind of a poison on his mind. So he feels like his thoughts are being a bit manipulated. So although deep down he does accept it, and he starts to accept it in the way that he internalizes it and he considers it, at the same time he also feels that this could just be a sign of maybe a magic weapon trying to control him or brainwash him to do something that would not be right. So it is a conflict that is still ongoing with Lockhart. To him, it's not going to be as clear as it is to us, especially with his whole magic phobia that he kind of has going on inside him. But yeah, just rest of the watch, he'll start mowing on this and thinking about his past and his adventures.
Awesome.
And that's all.
That's great. And finally, guys, this is the last watch. I would like to know, because Scott was reunited with his bag, and Scott has had a full night's sleep, which is a good and a rare thing for adventurers to have the full night of sleep. So, Scott, if you were dreaming of something. What do you think Scott would be dreaming of during his full 8 hours?
He's legit just imagining him with his bag that suddenly has legs and arms and just going across like a field, just holding hands, just super happy. And you can see him just sleep, super holding on to the bag and like kissing it occasionally because it's so precious.
Oh man, I can even imagine like the filter on that dream.
Yeah.
All right. Well, morning has come. You all wake up, feeling refreshed and with a long rest, and without a level up. Not yet. But you're all refreshed, and you may continue your journey if you'd like to do so, my good friends.
No, we live here now.
On just that one spot. You just
Yeah. This is our whole life now.
It's cozy.
Solstice will come to us.
Okay, exactly.
You mean Soldis?
That.
All right, so clarification. You guys have horses with you now.
Of course.
Yeah, these let's say you're gonna have, let's put it at 2. That they're using it also to carry some of their supplies. Although bag of holding carries a lot of supplies that you guys have to travel through this whole distance. So you're fully supplied for the entirety of the journey because you've stolen someone else's shit.
They didn't.
Yeah, but you are going to travel through the desert as well. But is your intention to mosey on to Soldis then? Are we starting the traveling there?
Yeah, should we bring the head or not?
The head?
Yeah,
the head
the
of
guy.
the Captain Zendar.
Xandar.
Oh.
Can someone draw?
Yeah.
And just draw his face. You're like, we killed this guy.
Minor illusion? Anybody? I could make his head.
Because didn't we already bury everyone? I mean, we can.
Because the thing,
Yeah,
the
if you
thing
wanted
is,
to get the head, I'd allow it.
We wanted to bring the head to gain favor from the seamstress.
We don't know
But
if that
I
would
want to
gain us
kill
favor.
her.
Mhm.
I don't want her favor unless it's for, I don't know, just
Well,
enter
it's
her
not
palace.
her that it was in Soldis, it was her associates.
Correct.
Right.
And we have the letter, so like we have proof that.
Oh,
were
right, we have
involved
the
with
letter.
This,
Yeah,
so
I don't think we need the head.
I think it's enough.
Okay, yeah.
So, you guys all have cestus from the Vitromancers? Yeah.
I just want to clarify that we're gonna hide the Vitromancer's equipment and the letter inside of the bag of holding, so that if we get searched, they
Yeah.
don't see stuff they shouldn't.
Got it.
Good idea.
Understood. All right, so begin to travel. Now, I'm not gonna. There's been so many obstacles recently, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'm all for rolls, but you'll have some peace for now. But you're going to travel a few days through the savannah still before you reach the desert. Total travel time, you guys are gonna be speedier, let's say. And because of Floof and the horses, I'll let you guys make it there 4 to 5 days to Soldis. We'll roll at the end just to see if it's 4 or 5 towards this end of the journey. The 1 day difference does matter, so you'll want to roll well. Anyway, travel through the savannah, find some water. Aside from the one you already have, the bag of holding, you managed to find some water to resupply.
Can I take a bath?
You can take a bath, sure.
Serenade's pulling off the clothes, she's jumping in. I need to clean, it's been filthy.
But the closer you go into the desert, the hotter it is, the scarcer the vegetation is. And soon, the savannah does fade into dunes and sand. Traveling does become slightly more difficult, but lo and behold, there's 3 people in this party that have already made this journey in its entirety. And with the equipment of the Vitromancers, you are fully equipped to deal with the desert. And through the heat of the day, in the very cold nights, you go and continue traveling south of you, which means now, towards your the mid to end of your journey through the desert, you see, peeking out into the horizon, the All-Mother's Embrace, one of the largest, if not the largest, mountain range in the world, in length at the very least, stretching for just an infinity of miles, perfectly bordering the Empire, serving as a natural defense to all those who would wish to encroach on it. As you look upon the All-Mother's Embrace, and just because it is fun, let's have all of you roll a history check.
Natural 1 with
Natural
a 4.
20.
Oh, wow.
I got
14.
12.
All right. Natural 20. Let's address that. Scott, first of all, your knowledge of history. Not the strongest today, at least. Not you slept so well. This is not the day to think about history. But Gale, you don't know much. But within yourself, there are things that know something. The All-Mother's Embrace. The name All-Mother, meaning the goddess of life. Elif, as many know her to be, but a pagan goddess to Herskellen, who worships only Rauno, the god of righteousness. Regardless if Elif is even considered to be his mother in a way. But this mountain range is a legendary mountain range full of stories and full of dangers and giant birds and strange tunneling creatures. You specifically, or whatever is within you, has heard of a story of the crossing of people over to the Soul Empire long ago at the behest, at the help, or with the help, of a gold dragon. A long time ago. And this comes to you as something that you've always known, Gale. You've just always known this, yet this is the first time you're looking at the All-Mother's Embrace. You're the first time you're looking at the mountains. It's the second time that you're in the desert. But it's the first time that you're seeing this, like truly seeing it and thinking about it. Yet you've always known this. And it is ancient knowledge to you. As in, your grandpa maybe would have told you. And his great-grandpa would have told him. But we trudge onward. Ever onward. The DC for that was 20.
With that site in view, I remember that information, and I ask everyone, have you ever seen a dragon?
You mean a real one?
No, a fake one.
Oh,
Of course, a
I've
real
seen
one.
plenty of those.
I've seen 2-legged dragons.
Oh, like Scott, a 2-legged cat.
Yes. Scales instead of fur.
Huh.
Bit bigger.
Things I
Dragonborn!
learned.
No wings. No wings though.
Truly a
Things I
shame.
learned. Okay.
Continue on.
Yeah.
So, very few settlements across the range, as you know, but, aside from the old tribes and stuff that are traveling around there, but you know of Soldis, you know the town of Soldis, you're heading straight there, but, my friends, as we reach the bottom, let's make a roll. I need one person here for the coolest risk roll ever, we're gonna go D8 once again. I'm liking the D8s, the shape of a little fucking... I don't know, I just like it. Let's say on a 1, 2, 4, that is 4 days. On a 5 to 8, that is 5 days. Who wants to do it?
What about a 7?
I can do it.
Oh, you do it, Mick.
I do it.
Okay.
1d8 instead, right?
Yeah.
2.
Right, 4 days.
4 days.
That is excellent, actually.
I hope so.
Now, I wonder why the lowest amount of time was on the low rolls, not the high rolls. Could that mean the lowest amount of time is bad for you? Ooh, suspense. Alright, so. Problem. You've faced a ton of problems, but now you've got another one. The Empire is generally more loose with who comes in and out. We've established that through campaigns and one-shots. But tensions have risen. This happened fairly recently, by the way, only a few weeks ago, with Sorenshire burning to a crisp. So, security here might be tighter. Because, you know, a certain someone infiltrated the Wormtooth Fortress and broke it apart from within. Wasn't me. So, I want to prepare you that you are either going to have to come up with an excellent excuse, or find a way to sneak in, or if you have any other ideas, I'm of course, always open to new ideas. But you reach the base of the mountain, exactly where you know you need to be. And allow me to paint a little clearer picture. You know that Soldis is located deeper within the range, so further south, as you are at the base of these mountains. Giant, huge-ass mountains. We're talking about stuff that would rival, in our world, Kilimanjaro-size mountains. And Soldis is located in one such mountain, a smaller one of the range, which, because they are kind of split apart in some sections, but a smaller one that has been kind of just cut through by the wind. This, of course, is one of the possible stories for the whole phenomenon that is Soldis. It is one of the possible ones, but we can deal with that some other time if it ever becomes relevant, if one of you ever does become curious about it. There is a path that you can walk there that begins at the base of the mountains where you are, because this would be where Scott, Serenade, and Lockhart would have come out of Soldis. So there is a path. Easier to travel. Sketchy at times, sure, but travelable. You can cross safely. Guarded, though. Not heavily. Last time you were here, maybe a little heavier now. But it is guarded. Every other path that you may find around here includes climbing and potential dangers if you are going on foot, minding that you do have horses with you. Floof would be less of a problem. I mean, could be a problem that people just saw a fucking black and red hippogriff flying in the mountains, but Floof could be a problem still, but he could at least climb up or fly Lord Morden up. So, choice is yours, my friends. For clarification, just for gameplay purposes, and because I'm not hiding anything from you guys, if you choose the path with the guards, it will still be available for you to sneak across them. We can work something if you want to try stealthier approaches. It is up to you. But what would you like to choose?
I mean, like going through the guards seems to be easier. I mean, people still normally go through that path, right?
Indeed.
Doesn't mean that we have to be sus. The problem is that we have a hippogriff, so
That is a sus in and of itself.
yeah.
Sorry. The only two people that have access to the I know a guy stuff in Soldis are Scott and Serenade. Remember, only one of you can use it. You can't both use it here at the same time.
But we know different guys.
Yeah, sure. Except you were here together, so actually,
Different.
You're an item, yeah.
We're entertaining different clientele.
yeah, I guess. But for gameplay purposes, we're gonna use one.
Yeah, I feel like our last stealth adventure didn't go so great. So I'm less inclined to try that again.
I mean, it worked in the end. It worked. We made it work. It's
But
just
at what
that-
cost?
Yeah, climbing with the horses. I mean, we're gonna have to abandon the horses.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to like scooch the horse's ass up. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Inside
Mount a horse
inside
on the
Soldis, do we
hippogriff.
still need the horses? Because we had the horses for the supplies.
Yeah.
You might need to run. Also.
I mean, we can get some
I mean,
lighter
eventually,
horses. Yeah.
I don't think we're just gonna stay forever in Soldis. So you're gonna need to leave.
Yeah.
For everyone who's been here in Soldis, you also know that Soldis, at least when you were there, relaxed sort of place in town. There aren't many, uppity people there. That place is kind of a shithole, honestly, in some of the parts. It is very very small town like, in a sense. People are more relaxed there, including the policing you saw there, more relaxed as well. But war changes circumstances, so take that in mind.
Is Soldis like a town in
I have to
between?
draw my card for the day.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay,
Sorry.
but let's wait. Let me just answer this question. Soldis, a town in between. So, Soldis is kind of built into a mountain, kind of that has been cut through the wind, as I mentioned. So, it is an assortment of wind-dug tunnels onto two sides of a mountain. There's a chasm between that is connected by multiple bridges, and the town is built kind of vertically. In between those two sides.
No, what I meant was, it's not a capital, right?
Oh.
It's a small town.
No,
But
Oaza
is
is
it-
way south.
Okay, so what was the point of building a town here in the middle of nothing? Money. Okay, but is it used for merchants? Is it okay? That was my point. So, okay.
That the place is, there are very few safe havens here in Soldis, and Soldis ends up being a good place for some of the underbelly of the society to make deals outward with the north. With merchants that may travel from Herskellen secretly, with mercenaries that want to get in and out through other sides. Soldis is still guarded, but as I said, even those that are born in Soldis especially, they're even looser than the Empire is generally. But, reminding again, war changes circumstances, and Soldis is still a city of the Empire, through and through. They embody the beliefs of the Empire, and will always. From the experience that these three have had there. But let's do the card draw.
Have the strength.
Okay, that might not be bad. What does it do?
Strength. Strength. You can use your charisma modifier on strength-based ability checks, so I become buff.
Nice.
Yes. I mean,
That's fun.
yeah, we don't know if that'll ever be needed. So,
We don't.
You lift the horses with your charisma.
oh, by the way, guys, where did you slam your two ability score points? Where did you put them? The ones that you got from the tower.
Charisma.
Charisma for
I
Gale?
did 1-1.
1-1.
I put them in different stats. I put 1 in Dex and 1 in Intelligence to round them up because they were
Alright.
uneven.
Smarter.
I also went 1-1. One
went-
for charisma to make it 20, and 1 for constitution to give it an even score.
20 them.
Jesus.
I went to 2 in 2 strength.
Alright. Awesome. Just to know. Okay. So, knowing all of this stuff about Soldis and the path ahead, guys, how would you like to proceed?
So you all were here before, right? As mercenaries. So and you had no trouble going in and out. So
I think we got it.
I would say if we all pass as mercenaries, we could go in and out as well. Just like chill vibes.
The problem is your pet. It's the
But we
only
can-
problem.
We could make an excuse. Like, I don't know, oh, we found it along the way, like it was abandoned.
Painted like a horse?
Like, yeah, there's like hippogriffs, like there's hippogriff riders. Like maybe one of them fell off and died from mysterious circumstance, and now he was like wandering there alone, and we took him in. I don't know. I don't know if Gil's hippogriff, if Loof is that recognizable, like if he's worldwide famous.
No.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is Gale's hippogriff. She must be nearby, I guess.
You mentioned like his colors, right?
Red
Yeah.
and black.
And that only a specific type has those colors.
A hippogriff's plumage varies greatly. This specific plumage is very rare, but like to the common person, no one would really know that, right? It would. Sorry, slam the mic. You would have to be a connoisseur of griffins or hippogriffs to, take the conclusion that, oh, this is pretty rare, pretty good-looking
Shiny.
hippogriff. Yeah. So, I mean, at the very least, Scott, what you would judge could happen would be like, oh my god, it looks beautiful, or never seen something like it.
And it doesn't
we can
have any like
paint.
armor or regalia, right?
No, it has nothing.
Okay. Have you guys seen hippogriffs before outside of Erskellen? They didn't. So it's only okay. That makes
Hippogriffs.
things harder.
Hippogriffs are natural to the landscape of Kazanfall, specifically.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe, well, my parents worked with hippogriffs and gave me an egg for my birthday.
Yeah, why not? And you
And
bonded.
now I wanted to leave Erskellen and I have a hippogriff with me.
Yeah. And
Now-
he thinks your mama.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of does.
Yeah.
Now I think the problem is, I mean, I was thinking maybe I wanted to enter the mercenary guild, because if they ask me for one of your coins, I don't have it. If we all pass as mercenaries, nor Lord Morden, and Lord Morden doesn't really pass as a mercenary. What could he do?
I could be your employer.
Right. He could. You are.
I am.
He is.
Very smart, lass.
Nice.
It can be 2, Gale. You don't need the thing. Can both be your employers.
I can be employer. I am an employer. I am.
Okay. So yeah.
Oftentimes, the best way to lie is with the truth.
So we just
And
go
we don't have
across.
to roll.
Yeah, we don't have to. I mean, yeah, unless they start to be suspicious of us, then we have to
Yeah.
try to defuse the situation. But I think we don't even stealth. We just go confidently, like we belong there because we do, and just
Yeah.
cross.
We
Oh,
just
yeah.
look tired because of the whole trip because
I
it's a
don't.
long way.
I slept so well.
She's different.
Yes!
Got
One
it.
day
I'm
of
a
good
happy
sleep. Yeah. Okay, strategy. Approach is going to be confidently walking.
Yeah,
Moving through.
Yeah,
But
just
not-
go like
Guardsmen.
normally.
Yeah.
but
I don't-
normally, like confidently, because we're not being
Yeah.
suspicious, you know.
Confident
but not
leaves a
like
bit
I'm the main protagonist. Look at me, you know, not like that.
Yes,
It's
yes.
It's another day, you know, just another day crossing this.
Yeah, just a Tuesday.
Yeah. No main pro tags, just NPCs.
We
Okay.
definitely did not just kill a bunch of Vitromancers. Remember that.
Yep. Okay, so for that purpose, I will let you, each and every one of you, however you perceive it, I will allow you to roll performance, deception, or persuasion with whatever you would like. One of these three. Make it a
Performance,
group roll.
persuasion, or
Deception.
deception.
Yeah. All
want
the
persuasion.
charismas.
What
Yeah.
persuasion?
Persuasion, because I have a -1 charisma.
I'm
And
dog shit at.
persuasion.
Yeah, I have -2 charisma, like every charisma check.
It's all the same for me, so.
I have a +11 on persuasion, so.
Yeah, freaking bards. A natural 1.
Again?
I can't.
Oh
No
no!
bueno.
Why, Scott? Why? It's the cursed child of mine.
So, Onion, you said deception, persuasion,
or
Wait,
performance.
don't roll yet. I will guide you.
Oh,
Because I forgot about that.
okay.
I will guide Lockhart.
Okay.
I'm gonna need it. I have -2. Okay. 13. Okay.
Okay.
Not that
One
bad.
What's
D4?
the D4?
1d4. 1.
Okay.
Okay. 14. Sure.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
rolled a natural 18, so it's 29.
What?
Thank the gods for Serenade, huh, Scott?
Yeah.
Scott is actually going.
I slept really well. Okay. So, I'm going to consider Scott's roll 2 failures because it is a natural 1. But a 29 for a base DC of what was 13 seems to be more than enough to compensate 2 failures, and I'll say
Let's go
that the
plus 11.
2 failures are compensated. Phew, Jesus, plus 11. Bards. So, moving on through, the paths here are. The road is well trodden, but it is so smooth. The dirt on it is kind of tightly packed as you begin to move up the mountains. You know that here, in this area, some of these mountains up the top, there is actually, or there can be actually, in the coldest years, snow, and there is some amount of vegetation on the sides of the mountains that are more covered by or from the winds, the heavy winds and sandstorms that occasionally may hit the All Mother's Embrace. So as you continue on the climb and you go deeper, there are hints of streams of water that might have, on the coldest time of the year, might have, been there, or through spring. But now it is hot and nearly dry, and there's only kind of the wet coloration on the dirt and the sandstone that makes some of these paths. The mountains themselves are rock, strong stone of the kind that you've seen. For those that have been in the actual empire, you've seen it being used in homes and buildings through the empire. Some of it has been quarried close to the All Mother's Embrace, but it does really show you every time that you travel here how this name is so important and this place is so important to the empire, because from the All Mother's Embrace, this giant mountain range, there are a lot of resources that are transported to the Soul Empire, and thus a lot of merchant paths that are birthed on the other side of the All Mother's Embrace to the towns within. Because within the Empire, it is actual, mostly desert, save for oases here and there, and the giant one in Owaza the city that is built around that oasis, the capital of the Soul Empire. But a lot of the resources, a lot of even the water, has to be transported from here, from the All-Mother's Embrace, down into the Soul Empire. So it is a place of a certain reverence, and you see that on the paths. You see the path very well taken care of. You notice on the walls, marks or figures of the All-Mother drawn there. Some of them just pictures of the sun, which is or her representation. It is a kind of a solemn journey going through here, no matter your intentions. Every time that these paths are crossed, it passes on to you. But as you go deeper, let's say a few hours in, reaching the middle of the day, hot as balls, crossing through, curving around the side of a mountain, crossing a hanging bridge onto the side of another. Guards. 2 guards of the Soul Empire. Now, I will have who's leading the pack here? Who's up in front?
I don't think I would be.
You're the leader.
I am.
She's
Okay,
the
I can
employee.
be.
All right.
I'll just go like petting Floof. Just
all right. And who here would you guys consider? Just, I want each of you to just blurt out the answer. Who would you consider to be the most watchful of the 4?
Ooh.
Watch.
maybe Lockhart.
I was gonna
Vigilant.
say Scott. Scott's always looking out for people to take his bag.
I mean, I
good
am
point.
observant. I have
Good
20 passive perception.
You're already gonna roll. Which one of you is the most vigilant after that? We've got a vote for Scott, a vote for Lockhart. Scott and Lockhart, do you think that each of you are the most vigilant, or the other one is the most?
I like the argument of Scott with the bag. I don't know what Fish thinks, but I think that's a
Okay,
pretty compelling
sure.
argument.
All right.
Sure.
So we have 2 rolls, 2 perception rolls, 1 for Gale, 1 for Scott, please.
Natural 20, 24.
Oh,
Nice.
dude, it's cocked. It's like
My bag. Don't take my bag.
Don't you touch my bag.
And you, Gale?
That is a 10.
All right.
But I can use the reroll.
if you want.
Maybe we got a natural 20. Maybe no need.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
Fair
guide
enough.
yourself.
Fair enough.
I
Too
can't
la-
now.
too
only
late.
before the roll.
Yeah, too late.
Huh.
All right, so Gale, guards ahead. Red scarves that they kind of hood over their heads to cover from the sun, because they're not all parts of the mountain are in the shade, especially now the sun at its peak kind of pierces through where you are right now. And for that clearer picture, indeed, you cross a bridge into the other path where the guards are kind of waiting there, and just all around you it's just slopes of the mountains going up, creating valleys in between them. Some greenery in the shade, no greenery in kind of the hot sun. So you understand that those parts are the parts that are exposed the less amount of time, like the healthy amount of time where the shade is. But scorching heat over these mountains with very little shade here and there. Behind the guards, a wall of rock and stone of more mountain rock and stone.
Rock and zone.
I've been playing Rogue Core. I can't help it.
Yeah, you have to. But Gale, you see the guards, young folks, relaxed pose. Scott, up on sort of an outcropping of one of the mountains, guard with a crossbow. To your right, farther off, difficult to see, outcropping of a wall or a cliffside from one of the mountains that is probably 200-300 feet from you. Guard with a crossbow. And you start like kind of looking over the landscape, and holy shit, there are, you know, even ladders and places that are kind of like hidden with bushes and stuff like that. There, it is guarded over the course of the range, or the path here. This is guarded. You are being watched. You are at. You can't spot the numeric disadvantage, but you assume it from your instinct that you might be at a disadvantage here. But at least you know. And you can. I will let you, before you approach the actual other guards, you can inform, if you'd like, you can inform everyone.
I do, in a very casual, non-suspicious way.
Yeah, of course.
Just being like, hey, there's a lot of them hidden.
But
Where?
I don't say shit.
but with your natural one on that other roll, actually you elbow Serenade once, and then it has to. And she's the one like correcting you and going, "Yeah, chill, bro."
Okay, it's okay.
But
She's like riding side saddle with a fan, just like.
of course she is. Approach the guards. You guys successful overall check for the stuff, but one of the guards goes, afternoon, morning, I don't know.
Good evening. Oh, is it still afternoon yet? Yes, still.
Yeah.
I can't speak English with this heat.
You mean common, madam? Common. We common is what we speak.
Common.
So. I'm sorry to ask. We're in a bit of difficult circumstances here in the Empire. I'm sure you've heard. What is your business here? What do you want to do? Crossing to the other side? Selling? What is it?
We just want a good night of sleep and just pass through to the other side. Not die, please. Although I feel like I'm dying.
Persuasion or deception, Gale?
Guide yourself.
I love when you guys let Mizzy's characters talk. This has never gone wrong before.
It's the best part. It's the best part, dude.
That's why I'd say I actually love it.
Scott can talk because he rolled so bad that I don't trust him right now.
Okay, guide, dance.
You're guiding yourself in plain sight?
I can't.
I mean, you can, but they'll see you go.
Dang it.
Okay.
You just say it's like a bright breeze, like, you know, because you're so hot. It's just you need a little
I'm
bit
trying to cool
of
myself
air.
off with some magic. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I won't. But I still rolled a 15.
Okay, that's good enough. And they go, right, yes, rest, but I'm sorry, I must insist. What is your goal within the Empire? What are you here to do?
Oh.
Lockhart starts like flapping something to try to freshen up the Gale.
To be honest with you, I just wanted to live there. Because my Gramps just died.
Excuse me. She is being protective of me. And Lord Morden steps in. We are here to sell this hippogriff. I figure it is worth more in the Empire. And the guy goes, "Oh, it has the beautiful plumage. It's not common here. But why must your associate lie?" I asked her to. They are all under my employment. See, I am a bit of a personality. Needed extra safekeeping. And the other guy, I love playing with myself. And the other guy, the other guy goes, yeah, personality. Would we know you? And he gets serious a little bit. A small lord of a small land. No one special. And the guards kind of look at each other. I'm gonna roll for him. I'll roll on Foundry.
Guidance. No, I can't. Sorry.
Charismatic.
What would you guys think is Lord Morden's deception modifier?
-1.
Oh.
All right. I will roll. I will not tell you. I will roll a d20, and I will only say if it's a success or not.
Well.
It is a success.
Holy shit, Lord Morden!
With a 3?
I didn't know he had that kind of game.
The guy with a plus 20 modifier.
And the guard goes, very well, but I'm sure that no one special could still find the coin. And Lord Morden, to maintain this image of the employer and the Lord, kicks Scott on the shoulder.
Can Lockhart step in?
Of course.
Lockhart steps in. He takes out 2 gold pieces, and he turns to Lord Morton and says, "Don't worry yourself, my lord. I'll take care of this." And he just drops. He just presents 2 gold pieces.
All right. The guard takes it, and then he goes, "Maybe a little bit for my friend there, no?"
Serenade will reach into her dress and pull out some coins, and then she'll hand it to the other one.
The other one's gonna grab him, and as he kind of goes to put him in his pocket, you maybe notice him just go
Of course.
and
Of course.
put him back.
She just kind of looks at him through her lashes, still fanning herself, just...
And he goes, "Pass on through, my friends, but do be careful. We are not very welcoming of Lords of Herskellen here in the Empire." And Lord Morden goes, "I had nothing to do with the war. I'm sorry that you find yourselves in this position. But wars and battles, those are things of heroes and warriors, and I cannot be one." And you move on through. And
I was like, dude, he's so hot.
Lord Morden's gonna go. He's been traveling on Floof because he's physically. It's difficult for him to make this, but he will hop off of Floof, and he will pat on him and go, "I'm sorry, friend. I have no intention to sell you." As you guys pass on through, and then he goes to you, Gale, and says, "Gale, if you are to become somewhat of a leader, which you were supposed to become before, you must lie confidently.
I'll get better.
You cannot fear other people. And you certainly cannot fear or should not fear their insight. Remember, they are more concerned with what they can get out of you than exactly what you're doing."
Okay.
And he, with his cane, he walks beside you and lets Floof rest a little bit for the next moments. He'll also throw the everyone else. You all did great. But
Lockhart takes out a gold piece and inserts it into Serenade's bra like little arcades. Like back to sender.
What are we doing, man?
It's nice and cool, thank you.
I'll handle this one, lass. Don't worry.
We have the worst party, man. Holy heck.
The best
And a
party.
bard is just...
Yeah, pirate and bard. The deathly combo, man. But continue on. Oh, you do notice that what Morden said, Gale, it was meant as, a joke towards you. He doesn't want to necessarily.
Oh, he's flirting.
See, now I'm afraid to say anything at all. That's not how he meant it, but anyway.
I ship it.
You, my friends, after an exhausting travel, excuse me, do reach Soldis. Let's use this. You do reach Soldis, and it is a small little town, as I mentioned. And immediately, as you walk into the path that goes into one of the sides, and you see the hanging bridges that go all the way up, maybe I should say like 200 feet up from where you are, and then 100 more feet down to the bottom. It is kind of this very large structure, let's say, for the town, but there aren't many people inhabiting here because the hidey holes for each and every one are quite rare. But reach into Soldis, you arrive in Soldis. Merchants there at the entrance to welcome you, selling you bits and bobs, trying to scam you with, shit that clearly isn't gold, but they're selling it as. And they're trying, to draw you in to food, to clothes, to everything. There's like at least 10 of them just at the entrance. And you see them being not from just the Empire, but you see someone who travels more classic-like, from Herskellen, perhaps from the kingdom. You see someone carrying darker colors and purples and silvers, and you realize this person's from Trahadari, and they're a dark elf, much like Serenade here. So you do notice that there are. This is a spot. Now that you're in here, that you've arrived, and the hippogriff is making quite the success, even for the little children here. What would you like to do?
Serenade is immediately shopping. She wants a new dress. She's looking through all the stalls. She's like, oh, I love this place. She's happy because she's like, there's so many things, and she likes things.
All right. How much would you be willing to spend?
She's probably willing to drop, knowing her, like 50 gold.
Oh, shit!
She's looking for the good stuff, though. She has a discerning eye. She knows the good stuff, so she's gonna go for that.
I'll give you that. What would you think 50 gold gives you? Aside from the really pretty dress, what would you think you can get with
that's the first thing. It's gonna be the prettiest dress that she can find. Black, of course, because that's her color. And then she's looking for jewelry.
All right.
Because she loves jewelry.
Let's say you'll get 48 gold worth of jewelry. The dress is going to be the 2 gold because it's the highest quality. And maybe the guy kind of pushed the price up a little bit. But, it's Soldis. You've been here. But 48 gold worth of jewelry is a lot of jewelry that you're going to have to store in your bag of holding, too.
New bag of holding. She's putting it on. She's already trying it on.
But other than that, what would you like to accomplish here? What would you like to do? Oh, of course, Lord Morden is going to pay you the 3 what he owes you, which is, oh Lord,
I forgot.
Let me see if I have
no
it.
one knows.
Let me see if I have it in my notes. He paid you half first. But he was gonna pay you some more. Oh my god, guys. It is hidden somewhere in my notes, but I totally forgot about that, and then I remembered mid-session. And now it's going to be hard to find it.
God,
let's say...
I'm so sad.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's his time.
Yeah, he looks sad, but he does that all the time. That's the... he does that to attract attention.
Yeah, it's deception.
It's working. I will pet him.
Deception master.
Yeah, he's a deception master. So let me call it.
In my notes either.
Would you guys allow me to pay each and every one of you? Let's say it was probably like to get all the way here. He probably was gonna pay you really well. So I'm gonna say each of you gets 200. Let's say 200 gold. Each
Deal.
of you. Deal. All right. There you go. 200 gold to each of you.
I covered all my new clothes and then some.
yeah. I'll say if you're also shopping, how about let's say Serenade and Scott, you guys know that there's a shop here that deals in all types of bits and bobs that are magical, perhaps, that end up kind of stuck in here. The Treasure Cranny. You probably know of Riv Rageclaw, which is the green dragonborn of the cranny. A lot of times, people, I don't know if you guys would like to know her really well, but a lot of people call her the Fly because she's constantly rubbing her hands, and people just call her the Fly. But if you want to visit the Treasure Cranny and visit Riv, it is available to you.
Well, I need to hit a bar. At least once.
This man needs a drink.
There
We
is.
can go drinking after, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I just
yeah.
want to check if they would know of a way to use the letter thing that I got from the Vitromancer. Like
Yeah.
the
You can check with her.
Yeah.
All right, so Treasure Cranny. Guess what? It is a cranny. The stone kind of the cliffside is splits into. Do you know in God of War when there's a loading screen in a lot of games in a loading screen you have to kind of shimmy through like a crack in a wall? That's kind of how you get to the Treasure Cranny. It is a little bit wider, but you do loading screen shimmy through to pass on, and it is kind of a space within the mountain, totally dark if not for the torches, where Riv is kind of mulling over her goods, and there's like trash everywhere. It's kind of just all stored in piles and hanging from what would be like clotheslines that are stretched from side to side, and there's just like gloves hanging from them, a sword that's kind of like bending the clothesline all the way down, hanging from it.
Squad would love it here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you guys walk in. Would you say you two have visited her before?
Mm-hmm.
We probably
Okay.
yeah.
And then she goes, "Oh, returning customers. Perfect. Good afternoon. And new ones. Oh, what's that face? Do I scare you?" And you see her teeth are kind of rotten a little bit. She has like a long green snout that kind of droops at the tip. She's a dragonborn. Her tail is cut. It has kind of a stump midway of what it should be. And she has like a little ridges all across, kind of form a crown on her head. What is that face? Do you not like what you see, young girl? And she's talking to Gale.
Oh, I just never saw someone like you. You're quite something.
I am quite something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to talk to you, not me.
Okay. Talk to me then.
Hi, so I have this thing here that I show, like I removed from the bag of holding. Can you transform it into something that I can use?
Oh, can I? Well, I usually don't deal in transformation of things. I just acquire the things, but this is Vitromancer material, isn't it, Scott?
Perhaps.
There's no need to be coy with me. You can be truthful.
Perhaps still being truthful. I know these things well, so...
Now, if I was to help you, how much would you be willing to pay?
How much would you want to be paid?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. How about 300?
Deal! And she stretches out her hand, kind of like drooping.
All right.
All right, I'll work on it. You want leather?
Yes.
Give me a day
Okay.
and a half.
A day.
Deal!
Again.
I like her.
Is there anything else you would like from my dwellings?
Do you have those potions that we can heal and get better?
She goes into the pile of shit behind her, starts throwing things out. You grab a teacup and a plate, and then she pulls out 4 vials of potions of healing, 2 of potions of healing greater, and 1 potion of healing superior.
Jeez.
So, I have multiple. The smaller ones, 50 gold.
It's a normal potion, right?
Yeah.
Just potion of healing.
The greater ones, 150 gold?
Deal!
Ah! But it's each.
Yeah, I want one.
Okay.
I buy one.
Well, this is kind of expensive, no?
150
Gil doesn't
gold. 150 gold for you to take there. And then this bigger one, 275 gold?
That one is too much for my pocket.
Why, your pocket seems perfectly able to fit it.
No. I don't have money for that.
Are you
That
poor?
was a... Yes.
Why are you here then?
I'm with them.
They are rich.
I don't know. But I am poor.
Good to know. Good to know.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say they were rich.
Serenade
shut
with all
up
her
now.
jewelry on. She's just standing there.
All right. You guys want a list of some of the stuff you can buy here?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah.
You can buy, and she's going to pull it out from a clothesline as well. She kind of reaches up. Her arm kind of is so used to being bent that like stretching is an issue for her as she kind of reaches up, pulls out a wand. Could you guys please check on the inventory of D&D Beyond? Wand of stitching.
Stitching?
Stitching.
Can use an action to expend one of its charges to roll the stitching table.
Oh.
Healing word, second level healing word, cure wounds, second level cure wounds, third level cure wounds, mass cure wounds, or heal.
Okay.
Cool.
That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty
Stick
nice
healing.
wand.
We kind of need.
How much for that stick?
I would put this stick at maybe 800 gold.
200.
I know you're rich now. 800 gold.
I didn't say I was rich.
And yet I know it.
How do you know? I'm just a cat.
And I'm just a dragon.
I was like the cat. I knew it.
Well, if for you 270 for a potion is acceptable price, then I think we are not rich one bit.
What do you propose, Mr.
Lockhart.
Lockhart.
You said the price was
800.
800.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a pretty nice wand.
It is, isn't it?
I remember on my travels I saw a similar one for 300.
Deception check!
It's gonna go so bad. I have -2.
Oh no.
I'll contest you.
9.
She's a seller. She has a +3 to her insight.
Oh shit.
So
You gotta roll like shit.
+3, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
She's going to go. Mr. Lockhart, does the truth happen to be locked in your heart? Or are you trying to scam Riv?
Lockhart starts smirking. That's definitely the first time that's been said to me. Lass, thank you very much for your comment. No, I am fully serious. But it was quite far away. That is true. But let's say maybe 300, 800, maybe 500 would be a good in between. No.
I'll come down to 725.
725. How about we meet in the middle at 615?
$700 is as low as I'll go.
Well, I wish I was rich, but my pockets are only 650 gold deep. And that's the truth, milady.
What about all of you? Don't you want to chip in for Mr.
I already bought something.
Lockhart?
Oh no, I'm speaking for our collective pocket. That's how rich we are. 650 gold, and we would still like to grab a drink on our way out, so we are kind of doing a really big if here.
All right. Perhaps something cheaper then.
Like what? Another steak?
Are you mocking me?
No, I just don't know what that is. For me, it's a stick.
It's a wand. You wave it around and things happen.
Like what?
Buy it and find out.
Oh, I can't.
She hangs it back up. I have these boots. And she kind of reaches somewhere off screen and pulls out this pair of boots. They're enchanted to always be clean. Fit for the poor. 50 gold only.
Oh, that's for you, Serenade. They're always queen. They're always clean.
Oh, I appreciate being called a queen.
So?
But, not my style.
Okay.
I prefer something with a little heel.
Puts away the boots and goes back, like kind of under a pile of trash, pulls out. So the shape of this, the bottom of it, you recognize it as kind of a handle and the trigger of a crossbow. But instead of a crossbow, it has a tube kind of made of metal that is inlaid with gems, with a ruby, actually. And she goes, this here, and you can check on your on D&D Beyond arcane hand cannon.
A gun.
This here came from very far away, and it is a bit pricier, but I can't seem to get rid of it, so 700 gold.
Is everything at 700 gold?
Is your hippogriff at 700 gold?
Oh, I would assume the hippogriff was outside because he couldn't fit the...
That is true. My bad.
He's too big.
Too big.
Lord Morden's not here. He's gonna stay with Floof.
Yeah.
You get back there, Floof's gone.
Sold.
My bad.
26 radiant damage.
This wouldn't be for me, I think.
Prepare
I am
to
a
meet
fighter,
God.
but-
I cast gun.
Well, if it is too expensive for you, she throws it back. I have these gloves, or I think are gloves, bracers. I don't know. And she pulls out from one of the clotheslines. It is it's sort of a glove that seems to have been attached to a kind of bracer that has these kind of designs that wrap around the fist and all of these kind of curvy designs. She doesn't know what it is. And or at least she's saying she doesn't. She says that it's made of like gold, platinum, kind of precious metals, all the designs that are on the glove. I'll get rid of this for 300 gold.
So we don't know what it is.
Can I send? Is it magical? Does it have any?
Pretty sure. I'd like to remind you guys have the gloves from the Vitromancers if you'd like to try to trade or sell them. You have 4 pairs of gloves with those. And also you have the little gem, the little ruby.
Yeah, I have a ruby, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that's a key item. I don't know.
A key item?
Yeah, like playing Pokemon, it's a key item. You can't get rid of it. I don't know. It's important.
I can say, well, so we have this to trade. Just remember, we want the stick. And I give one of the bracers.
Oh, the cestus, the gloves from the guys. She'll grab it, like pick it finger by finger. You've killed Vitromancers.
No, we just found them.
I think they killed themselves. They were pretty dead back in the deserts.
After you say that, I just say, perhaps.
For the wand?
Yeah.
300 gold and this.
200 gold and this, and I'll shake your hand.
Deal!
Yeah! Deal! I'm so happy.
200 gold. Add the wand of stitching to whoever wants to keep it, of course.
Serenade.
Yeah.
I can already heal. Do we not want to give someone else the ability to heal?
We need the spell slots to recharge. I guess.
It.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
I have spell slots, so I can keep it. Does it require attunement?
Oh, I didn't check.
I think so. I think it said so.
Oops, that's not how I spelled words.
Yeah. A spellcaster. By a spellcaster.
Okay.
So it's either me or Gale.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Do you have preference?
Mizzy, can you turn the camera? Meku's dreaming. I want to show the stream.
Oh,
And-
Oh my gosh, he's doing the
beautiful.
foot thing.
Look at him.
It was Scott, but it was Scott a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, he stopped, of
He's
course.
so
He's
cute.
camera shy.
Okay. So you said you already can heal. I can keep it. I mean, I'm a rogue. Maybe 2 or 3 rounds I won't do anything. I can heal people.
She just has this bad idea about rogues. I don't get it.
Man, I hate rogues, and I'm one.
Rogue
I
hater.
think, in my mind, rogues are so useless in battle.
You certainly
Oh my
were
God.
you were so useless in
Yeah.
these last few battles. So useless.
Super.
I just do 1 shot and then I go have a drink.
Is that bad?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's too easy.
too easy.
No.
Suffering from success.
She just misses attacking 9 times in one
Yeah.
turn.
yeah.
All right, so made that deal. You still have more gloves if you want to trade them for more stuff.
I'm still interested in the gold thingy that I could sense magic.
Yeah.
It would be like, can I try it on?
Persuasion check.
Let's go, Serenade.
23.
Just one.
All right.
She gives you one.
I put it on. I wanted to kind of inspect it, see if I can get anything out of it. Like, do I feel
Arcana.
From
Roll
it?
Arcana for me.
Arcana. 16.
All right. So 16. First of all, it's not gold and platinum. The gold over it is it's bathed in it, and the platinum not quite. It's silver, mixed in maybe with a little bit of the platinum, but it is silver. The designs now, kind of as you put it on, she had shown it to you in a certain way. It shows a wheel of light, and the kind of a serpentine dragon circling around the wheel of light, biting its own tail.
Like an Ouroboros?
Like an Ouroboros, yes. Except this dragon is kind of very simplified, but the head you can clearly see as of a dragon rather than a snake, or a snaky dragon, although it doesn't have wings. From a 16 Arcana, you notice that the glove, not magical, the bracer's magical, and somehow it makes sense to you for you to only wear one.
Only wear one?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued, but not 300 gold intrigue. She'll be like, not worth the metal that it's made of.
It is of magical nature. There's things hidden beneath it that I couldn't see.
Yes, but your price tag is much larger than its value.
That is strange. I usually can tell what these things are. But as I touched it, and I touched the glove, I could sense magic. But yet...
There's magic. But the magic is not impressing me that much.
How do you know there's magic?
She just kind of snaps her fingers and like makes little sparkles. Minor illusion. Be like, I'm versed.
Serenade, serenade. The song you sing is one of deception.
Oh, honey. I'm a storyteller. What can I say?
Well, anything else?
Do you have anything with a blade, perhaps?
That one. And she points to the broken, rusty sword that's hanging from the clothesline all the way down.
Maybe about 400 gold for that.
No. That sword has killed giants.
It's a giant slayer.
It is far more expensive than anything I own here.
Is it magical?
That's great. If I ever plan on collecting antiques, I'll get back to you.
Touch the blade.
I'm a bit hesitant.
Knock on it. Ding, ding.
Okay, sure, let's have at it. Wait, you're tricking me, aren't you?
How?
I'll touch it, it'll break, and I'll have to pay for it.
You question my business integrity.
There's something that makes me question, but I don't know what.
Is it the rubbing of hands? People tell me that makes me distrusting.
No, I like that. I like that mannerism of yours. I think it's pretty.
You like rubbing hands?
Yes, I do. It's a pretty fun activity, but my point is, what will I get from touching the blade exactly?
You will see that it is worth its price.
Is anyone interested in touching a blade?
I'll do it. Scott is just like so tired of this. So he reaches over the blade.
Lockhart just pulls out his hands. And goes,
Are you touching
pay.
the flat or the edge?
The edge.
Your finger bleeds instantly. It's one of the sharpest swords you've seen. You know your
Scott
sword.
starts licking the paw.
What is that? Is that like a scimitar? Is it what type of sword is it? Great sword?
A broken off long sword.
Broken.
Yeah, it is. The blade is snapped, and you only see it kind of comes down to a point on one of the sides, and then you just see the snapping lines over the other side where the rest of the blade should be.
Where did you get this?
Things just find their way into my cranny.
Hmm.
I had that problem before.
Do I
Gale is clueless. You have a cranny? You never told us.
She pulls out the coin that Lockhart gave her earlier and like just looks at Gale and then puts it back.
Gale's go. That's where your cranny is?
What else do you have in there?
It's like the Harry Potter tent.
Whoa! Oh man, you people.
Oh god.
I was gonna ask if I could sense that the fly was lying.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
23.
Nice.
Not lying.
Okay.
Wait, about what? About killing giants? About...
No, it was like finding its way.
Okay.
Found its way there,
Yeah.
into her cranny.
And how do you know that it killed giants? What do you know about the sword?
If you touched it, you would know it killed giants.
Did you know that, Scott?
It cut me, so I would say no. Just very
He's
sharp.
not that big.
He's a giant cat.
Do I recognize the weapon? Since
Roll history for me.
please history, don't fail me again. 12.
Better than one.
Better than one.
You sense it is rusted and old, but you know your weapons. For a weapon to be this sharp, with this amount of age into it, it has to be magical. For it to be broken, it would have to have been broken by something magical too. So whatever happened to this blade, it's been in magical places.
Or maybe it's cursed.
Can I, as I usually wield swords and the like, can I examine it with my eyes to see if I find anything abnormal about it?
All right.
Nice.
Just with your eyes, abnormal about it. I'm gonna give a roll perception for me. I need you, or investigation, whichever one. Perception is just general look. Investigation will give you more detail.
Well, investigation +1 and perception +5. I'll risk it. I'll do investigation, I guess.
All right, let's do it.
11.
Okay, detail that you would know. For the blade to snap like that, it had to be shattered. As in, something stepped onto it really hard and kind of, just pulled on the blade. It's not like a shattering from being hit by another blade. It was actually, it was stuck somewhere that was too hard to pull out, and the blade just kind of snapped, or, something beat the flat of the blade so hard that it shattered that way. So it's not like from use in a regular way, from like hitting other weaponry. That you notice on an 11. You also notice that that Scott is playing around with dice. You also notice that although it is kind of rusted, the hilt at least seems to be in decent condition. It's the hilt, the crossguard is made in silver, perhaps. It's maybe silver, so it is not affected by that rust. The leather that wraps the handle, pretty good. There's no complex pommel. In fact, the sword doesn't look complex. So whatever complexity and magic it has, it definitely comes from its history and not necessarily from its make.
And how destroyed is it? Like, it's still usable, right? Like, it's bent, but it's still usable, right?
It's usable. It's shattered. It does, but it's useful. It would just maybe deal less damage.
How much was it?
We don't know yet.
How much?
She said it was like worth more than the most valuable thing.
This sword, I think, it tells me, it speaks to me, that it would be worth the life of a hero.
Are you a hero?
To some, maybe.
So it could be worth your life.
It could. Perhaps it's why it found its way to me. Yet, it hangs, waiting for someone to claim it. Are you the heroes to claim the rusted sword?
It's cursed.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it's so cursed. I have my bag, so I don't want no weapon, no extra weapon.
I already have a curse deck, thank you very much.
Lockhart's adventurous side is like kind of kicking in, like his adrenaline.
Serenade will kind of lean over to Lockhart and be like, "Be careful the deals that you accept from strange women."
What would it mean to be the life of a hero? What would it need to prove?
I don't know. What is a hero? Lockhart. A liar?
Depends on what you define a hero.
A hero of lying, then.
Didn't you describe yourself as a hero too? I mean, we need to be sincere with ourselves. A hero is subjective.
I said perhaps to some I would be. I did not claim myself to be a hero.
Can Lockhart touch the blade to see if, he touched Scott touched the edge? I want to touch the hilt to see.
Right. Reach for the hilt of the blade and the cross guard. Cold, but it swings.
Grab it. Grab the hilt.
No.
Oh.
Buy, and then grab.
You didn't tell us the price.
The life of a hero. How much do you price it at?
2 gold.
Deal. And she reaches out her hand.
Oh, it's hella curse.
I'm not doing it.
Lockhart wanted it.
Will you grab the sword for us first?
Deal means hands shaking.
When I have the sword on the table, maybe I'll think about it. And he just steps back.
Is a coward a hero?
Sometimes cowardice is is needed for survival.
Was that the question I asked?
Was it?
No.
Gil honestly has no clue.
I've been in seas plenty rough and plenty rude, but to me, a good merchant is one that is not afraid to pick up his wares and present them.
That I wanted to say that.
You want me to grab the sword and put it on the table?
Yes.
Because you do not trust me.
I don't trust the sword itself. It did find its way to you, but let's just say I wouldn't like to be the first one handling it.
I would place it on the table. For 50 more gold.
You 2 gold more.
50.
Is that what your life is worth?
No. It's what me moving from here and grabbing the sword and placing it on the table is worth.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
Oh man. Oh guys, I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of tired of this fucking hag, man.
If you want the sword, we're
It's
behind
fine.
you.
You know what? It's fine. I think I'll keep it. We'll need that 650 gold for some drinks.
Didn't you pay me already more? I don't
Yes,
think you
mine
have
was that.
650 anymore, but alright. Whenever the coward leaves you, Lockhart, the sword will be waiting.
I'll get back here when it speaks to me in my dreams. Thank you.
Oh no. I know what's happening tonight.
Anything else the fly can help you with?
Wait, what did we buy? Besides the wand?
The wand, so you
Scott's
and
Yeah,
Scott's
the
armor
equipment.
And the
Oh,
potion.
the armor.
and the potion.
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't leave the 650, or it was not that.
No, you left. So it was the potion first. The potion was 150 gold,
Yeah.
which you removed, right? Then
Yeah,
Scott's armor,
Yeah.
300.
300 gold, and then the gloves plus
200.
200 gold. That was
No
what you
wonder.
left.
The one.
All right, are you guys done?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye bye. The sword is waiting.
Guess we're hitting the bar now.
For this. I
Before
miss Squibbles.
He was so nice. Before going to the bar, Gail would like to buy a map because it's the first time traveling and she wants to know where she is.
All right. You'll find yourself a map for 5 silver. A good one. And with you coming out of her cranny, we're going to end today's episode of Memoria Mortis. A very relaxing and chill episode.
It was nice change.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys seem to have a thing with merchants, man. I don't know. You always
You
find
make them
your-
annoying.
Yeah.
No.
She
wasn't
wasn't annoying. She was so nice.
Nice.
So nice.
But-
Dude, if I wasn't so rusty, I would be spamming deception check. I completely forgot that was
What-
perception check or whatever to see if she was lying, because I completely forgot that was a thing.
What about Quibble? You guys loved Quibble. Quibble was nice.
Oh, I loved Quibble. Quibble was.
I like Quibble actually.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I mean, annoying, but in a funny way, like
Yeah,
story-wise.
man,
Yeah.
come on. This
It
guy,
had its moments.
Riv wasn't that bad.
Oh, I liked Riv.
See, you even got a wand of stitching. I'm such a nice dungeon master.
More healing. We need it.
But RNG healing, which I find is the best sort of RNG, or excuse me, the best sort of healing. The best sort of RNG we already have. All right, so
Got lots of RNG.
yeah, we're piling it up, dude. We're gonna continue. Everything's gonna be RNG now.
Everything.
Well, we're playing D&D, so technically a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, true.
Anyway, regardless, thank you very much to the people that are watching this either on YouTube or on Twitch here. We appreciate the support. We also got a sub here on the channel for today's session. I would like to also call the attention to a small little Ko-Fi goal that we have running right now. We have on our Ko-Fi page, which you can find on the YouTube channel or down below on the Twitch channel if you're watching, have a current 50 buckaroos gold. Those 50 buckaroos will help cover the rest of the art for the characters on this campaign, but it will also unlock the Battle of the Bards one-shot, which is something that we've been wanting to do for a long time. Where whichever the players wants to participate, they will represent a bard of a genre of music, and they're going to be fighting other stuff and being in other places. So that can be pretty fun. So if you want to help support the art for the final character, whichever one that will be, I don't know who's going second, but there's a way you can do that, and then you'll get a small little reward. And then after that, I promise, Mick, it will be the Dark Souls one-shot. I promise. We'll do...
I kneel.
He's so ready.
We'll do that one. Oh, look, my dog already knows that we're finishing. He's here looking at me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continued support on the channel and on these videos. Don't forget to follow these folks here, because no, easier. They stream except for Ray, or they have their own socials and stuff. Fish is a regular streamer, content creator. You can find her on YouTube too. The links are on your Twitch channel as well. Everything's up there set up. You're probably the most organized of all of us with that. So you can find her there, and we'll see you on the next one, whenever that is.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye, folks. Take care.